Hey team, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, just whenever you decided to watch the session. The video about to follow is a 15-minute fit stretching session, mainly focused into your back, hips and legs. If you do feel you need to come out of any stretches, please do so gently and then you can rejoin in once you've reset from there. Apart from that, let's get into it. Take a seated or kneeling position and we're going to begin today's session with a 1-minute breathing drill. We want to focus on big breaths in through the nose or mouth and then exhale through the nose. Going to add in some shoulder rolls as well. As you inhale, lift the shoulders up, back, and then as you exhale, down and reset back to centre. Move with your own breath and your own speed. Moving on to our next stretch is going to be a trap stretch. You want to bring your arms straight across your back and then pull with the other arm. Keep the shoulder low and then you can also add a tilt with your head to the opposite side. In the video here I've grabbed my right arm so my head can tip over towards my left shoulder. Apply as much pressure as you feel comfortable. And we're holding here for 1 minute. A slight shake off in the shoulders and let's switch to the other side. Continue breathing with nice big deep breaths in and out through nose and out through mouth. On our next stretch we're going to head into our toes, so you want to tuck your feet underneath your ankle and then place your pressure back onto your toes. Now this can be a challenging exercise for some, so if you need to take a little bit of pressure off, place your hands in front of your knees, or if you're comfortable you can keep them back over the ankles. If you have got restricted range of motion in your toes, you could come up onto your toes or find a place that's comfortable on the floor with the pressure with your hands. Release there. Our next stretch is going to be a side to side. You want to take one arm out to full length and your other arm flat to the floor. You'll take your arm to a bit of push up position and then stretching out with the opposite arm. Alternate side to side and your goal is to get your shoulder as close to the floor as possible. Basics of this one are just running the palm of your hand from one side to the other. want to hold the stretch a little longer than myself, feel free to. And move with the breath. Our next hold is going to be for 3 minutes. It's going to be a child's pose or prayer. You want to take your hips back to your heels and then take the arms at full length out in front. Take big belly and chest breaths to allow the hips to sink into the heels. Allow your breath to let yourself sink lower and deeper into this stretch. And you should feel the pressure just unload through the back, hips, maybe slightly through the knees, hips and shoulders as well. As I said in the intro of the video, if you do feel you need to come out of stretch and grab a quick breath, you can do, or a quick drink. Feel free and work off at your own pace. And gently with air. Our next stretch is going to be a hip flexor opener. I'm going to lunge my left leg forward and allow my hip to relax into the movement. You can also add a quad stretch into this one, grabbing the same arm to leg. There's one more progression for this, in that you grab opposite hand to foot and twist. Do engage the twist, try to keep the focus on the hip dropping low, and then that twist over the other side, opening the chest and try to pull the head back. You can take any level of these stretches, and the hold is for 1 minute. Release there and change sides. My right leg will go forward, left hand to left foot, and then right hand to left foot. release gently from there. Next up is a hamstring stretch. Take a nice deep breath in and then exhale, reaching down towards the toes. We're going to do the stretch for 2 minutes, and I'm going to do a reset every 30 seconds. That's the first 30-second block. I'm going to take a nice in breath up, reach up high, and then exhale to come forwards. Key for stretching is not to force the action, but to just breathe through and gently progress. Second reset, in breath up, exhale and go forwards. Last reset. Big breath up and exhale to stretch. Gently release. The last stretch, I'm going to utilise the chair. Take my leg to around 90 degrees, push slightly into the chair and into a figure 4 position. So the ankle of my opposite leg on the knee, and then the other knee out to the side. From there I could put a little bit of pressure on the knee from my hand. And this stretch is focused into our glute. If you do want to progress, you can take to a figure 4, where you loop one arm through the legs and one arm round the outside. You can either grab round the hamstring or round the front of the shin. Release there and switch over. You may want to give your legs a little shake in between. Here you can see better, with a little bit of pressure I'm putting onto my knee. Not pressing, just a little bit of pressure to help ease the muscle. Option of the figure 4 is always there as well. And we release from there. 14 minutes in, we're going to take our final minute to relax now. Take a rest onto the back, arms and legs fully extended. Keep the fingertips and toes moving slightly and just focus into your breathing. You may want to move a little bit through the hips, just wakening the body back up again. and get yourself a nice glass of water once the session is finished. Well done guys, nice work. See you next time. Thank you very much for joining me guys. Hope you're feeling all nice and relaxed and stretched out after that. Have a nice day. See you later.